The diverse Florida climate conditions make it suitable, of course, for a lot of crops, a lot of fruits, livestock, seafood to grow all year long, right?
But there's a bigger picture impact. Meteorologist Autumn Robertson joins us here live now to explain. Hey, Autumn.
Hey guys, that's right. Supporting our local farms not only benefits the economy, but can also make a positive impact to our changing climate. Here's how.
Food, glorious food. In general, food accounts for 10 to 30% of a household's carbon footprint. But breaking it down even further, food production accounts for 68% of food emissions, while the transportation for that food accounts to 5.4%. Now, I'm sure you've heard of farm to table. It's not a new concept. In fact, the St. Petersburg Farmers Market bustles with hundreds of people each Saturday morning who look to get their hands on fresh, local, and organic produce.
Of course, the baby greens are great.
Eva Warden, owner of Warden Farms in Punta Gorda, explains that in addition to being a really great economic value, shopping for your food locally and organically is a twofer.
The local part, what you're getting is the fresh food, which has better longevity, so you don't throw out as much and waste as much.
With roughly 115 farms in West Central Florida selling directly to retail, consumers can source their diets locally to help reduce carbon emissions from transportation.
Instead of something coming from California or Mexico or even farther away, it's only coming from just an hour south. So we just bring it up here and sell it, and it goes out into the community. So it's less footprint that way.
Think about it. Vegetables, in particular, are 95% water. They're heavy, and trucking those items coast to coast leads to a larger carbon footprint compared to sourcing that food locally. And in addition, those vegetables and other food products are wrapped in styrofoam and plastic before being sent to your favorite grocery.
It's amazing how much environmental impact the manufacturing and distribution of paper and plastic bags has. So when we're looking at climate and things like emissions, transportation and fossil fuel use has a contribution that it makes.
Warden says that while the science is still developing around food transportation and its contribution to our changing climate, reducing our impact by reducing packaging is really helpful as a consumer. It's important to note that access and affordability are still key barriers when we discuss shopping locally. But for those who have the means, supporting local farms is an investment for our future.
And like I said, yeah, it's important when access and affordability, those are still key barriers when discussing that farm to table living. But for those who have the means, supporting local farms is an investment for our future. It's more sustainable, and your produce only travels a few miles, not hundreds or thousands, to reach you. We have an ongoing commitment to cover climate change here at 10 Tampa Bay. You can find bonus climate content, plus a list of farms in our viewing area selling directly to retail over at WTSP.com.